Hello everyone and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming. We are back with part 17 of our Earthworm Jim Let's Play. You'll have to excuse me because I am going to eat my snack while we're playing, so you might hear crinkling.
As I'm trying to carefully navigate the
Okay.
as we're trying to finish up November.
Well,
Endless game.
we're kind of in the middle of it at the time of recording. I mean, at the time of upload. At the time of recording, we're at the beginning.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I can make a world of difference.
We're going to try to get back to a month ahead of time, but we're not there yet.
That's our life goal. Ouch! It's a good life goal. Easier. If we are to keep moving forward.
Yes.
According to that one Disney movie, whoa, that's impressive.
Yep, that was interesting.
Yeah. That I purposely try not to think about, but sometimes it keeps coming back.
Is it the one that traumatized you, where when you hear mention of its name, you get red in the face?
Well, disappointed. It's mostly because of the fact that I found one of the things that didn't help it was meant to start a Disney Channel show. Which explains why parts of the show are wonky, and I say that the moral, despite them saying keep moving forward, I don't really think it's keep moving forward. It's the other phrase they say all the time in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Controversially speaking.
Man, I really smell that neighbor's bonfire.
Yeah.
Either that or they're smoking something.
Yes. Fire in the skies. I'm afraid to ask myself.
Well, if we start to sound high, then you'll know that we're smoking something.
Yeah.
Because contact highs are a thing. And I think I can say that because I didn't explicitly mention the name of the thing, but...
Right.
Ouch! It's hard to know these days.
Yeah. Well, it was mentioned in the Beach Boys song, so...
Sometimes I wonder if people get high off of the fumes of a bonfire.
They probably do. That's pretty good. So special.
It's technically your... They better not be burning trash, because you're not supposed to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think my phone was going to...
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think we have... See, the problem in these local neighborhoods, we don't have enough of, like, enforcing of the rules. Like, you know, how do you make sure those rules are followed? You know, it's kind of difficult. Because I feel like police kind of...
Are selective?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of them don't want to bother to come out to the, like, smaller neighborhoods.
Well, I can't help but think about your opinions on fireworks.
Yeah. Because this bonfire is starting to really smell like something's burning. Yeah. Yes. Fireworks. They're technically not allowed to be doing that in the neighborhoods. They do it every year. Multiple neighbors.
Oh, yeah.
And I am somebody who doesn't enjoy staying up late, so
Right.
it's really hard for me because I try to sleep.
And your cats don't like it either.
No, they don't. Pets are miserable during fireworks. I've heard dogs really hate fireworks.
Yes. Dogs are well famous, but I can safely add cats do not like it either.
No. Basically, pets don't have a good time.
Yeah. I was a joy room to Winnie who was not happy that time.
I'm pretty sure none of my kitties enjoyed it, but I do think it might have been Winnie who was hiding. Because, I mean, this was her first year experiencing that. This was the first summer we had with her, because we got her last year in November, actually. So, or not November, December. December last year. She was born in November last year, but or not November last year, but she was born in November.
Right.
Not last year. When we got her, she was already technically an adult cat, so.
Oh yeah.
She's basically just a few months younger than Joy.
I love your kitty.
I love them too. I thought it was very interesting that when my singing teacher came over here, all of my cats hid, but Winnie was the one who came out to greet her. Like, she initially hid too, but then she came out, like, to investigate.
Oh yeah.
And then,
The boys who you thought would be the bravest were cowering.
yeah, because they're, like, super friendly, and, you know, they were fine when I had family over before. They warmed up to you really quickly.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, my singing teacher, when she came over to give me a lesson here, yeah, they all went hiding, and only Winnie came out. And she made a big fuss over Winnie, and Winnie let her pet her. It was nice.
I agree. I love her facial expressions.
Yes. She's got beautiful eyes, cute face.
Yeah.
And a cute meow. They all do.
Oh,
They
yeah.
all have cute meows. All very distinct.
Yeah.
Which is good, because sometimes from behind you can't tell them apart very easily.
And that's where it started. It's easy to confuse the four of them.
Yeah.
Four of them.
There are little subtle differences you can pick up on, but
Yeah.
yeah. If you're looking from far away and their backs are facing you, you're kind of gonna be like, who's who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are many differences. Only some parts their chests.
Yes.
Because they have different markings.
Yes, because Gus and Gabe are from the same litter and they're the same age, so it was literally, and back when we first adopted them, they were closer to the same size.
Yes.
So the Humane Society actually had like little colored covers for their claws. Now we did not keep that because they fell off and we had no interest in replacing them.
Right.
And it got to the point where, Gus is bigger than
Yep.
Gabe now. Gabe
Ow!
stayed slender.
Yeah.
Gus is a little bit longer and a little bit pudgier.
Yeah.
But he is close to Gabe's weight now, so we have to check a little more now.
Yeah. But he's still longer than him.
Yes, he's still longer and he has more white on his chest than
Yep.
Gabe. Gabe has almost no white on his chest.
3 little white spot whereas Dave has faint white stripes, but mostly it's all black.
Yes, Gus almost has a bit of to me it always kind of reminded me of, how when you have a tuxedo and you close it, you see the little bit of white on the chest. Yeah, like that. It kind of makes me think of that.
Oh yeah.
And Winnie's is a little more prominent than Gus's. She has a little bit more of a white patch. Joy has an almost lightning bolt shaped white pattern on that's going from her chest to her stomach.
Yes. Mention those. Oh yeah, the spot on her chest and that on her belly.
The belly.
I thought was almost a lightning bolt.
Yeah, it almost kind of does. It's some kind of zigzag stripe thing.
I'm amazed at that pattern developed on her fur. Naturally.
Ow!
Yeah, so it's very fascinating. I feel like all of them had tuxedo cat somewhere in their lineage, but they're not tuxedo cats.
Yeah.
Because tuxedo cats have more prominent white features. Like they will have a complete white chest or a complete white stomach and white white ends to their paws, and sometimes even some white on the tail. And mine are not like that. They are mostly black cat
Yeah.
with only just little sprinkles of snow.
Yeah. But they're adorable.
Oh, of course, they are very adorable, and they're all friendly in their own way. Even though Winnie and Joy are more typical cats.
Mm-hmm.
Joy's naughty and energetic, so she doesn't really. She'll have her moments where she really wants to be pet, but
Yes, she has her sweet moments, but she is like cat-like.
Ow!
yeah, very
Oh, yeah.
mischievous cat. Very playful, childish cat.
Ow!
And
Oh yeah.
Winnie gets a little fussy.
Yeah.
She has to be in the right mood. And when she's in the right mood, she'll be sweet and will peg, please, or she'll want to play.
Ow!
Yep.
But she's not aggressive about it. She won't headbutt. I mean, she might a little bit, but not Joy will get up in your face and headbutt you.
Yeah.
Peg to me.
When I'm on your chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to have attention time, but then she gets distracted. So that's that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm done. I'm gonna go play now.
That takes over her
Yeah.
time.
Miss Gabe will be like. Gabe is almost always ready to cuddle. He's more it's rare moments when he doesn't want to cuddle. And he's almost always open for attention.
Pretty much.
Ow!
And he likes to be held
Yep.
like the sweet baby he is. Gus likes to be pet. He likes to lay in your lap.
He's very much a lab cat.
Oh
Yeah, see, that's a very strong burning smell. That's why I'm I don't know if they're also smoking. I hope not. But it's maybe you guys should stop with the burning. It's kind of getting to be a strong smell. Unfortunately, because we have a window unit AC here, we are currently missing a window on this side.
Yeah, so we're exposed to the elements.
Yeah, so when the neighbors are doing something like this where they're burning a bonfire, we unfortunately have to suffer the consequences of that. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know if they're also like cooking out on a grill or something. I really do not like the grill that my mom got because it gets way too smoky, and I'm like, sometimes smell it in our house too, even though she's outside. I don't want to breathe in that stuff. I want my lungs to be free and clear. The problem with neighbors, you don't really consent to everything your neighbors do that you have to be exposed to. That's... They make it sound like this guy should be easy, but he's not.
No. Like I was doing this time.
Yeah. My nose is bothering me because of this bonfire, stupid bonfire. And I'm like, I don't want to blow my nose on the recording. I did that one time and I felt so bad. I'm like,
that wasn't the one where they were like, loud, and then...
No! No, the one where they're like loud is because I did some kind of edit that made it really loud and the person like was unable to process anything else in the video. It was just like loud. I'm like, well, maybe just watch it at home on your speakers instead of through your earbuds if it's too loud on the earbuds. And I try to keep that in mind, and this wasn't a case of where we had any loud sounds going on. It was just that I accidentally edited it to be too loud. Usually I have the opposite problem where it's too soft, so... I felt really bad. I'm like, that's all you have to say about our video is that it was loud? So no, no.
Okay.
I don't think anybody commented. I'm hoping they didn't notice because I'm like, I don't want you guys to notice. But I was getting to the point where if I didn't blow my nose, not to be gross, but if I didn't blow my nose, it would have gone down my throat. And then I would have been coughing. So either way, you guys would have had to deal with the unpleasant loud noise, either of me blowing my nose or of me coughing because it drips down my throat. So, because...
And neither will do.
Yeah. And my allergies, I have chronic allergy problems, so that's why... If you guys feel like I have a nasally voice, that would be why. I have chronic allergy issues. It's very hard for me to talk in a way that does not involve my nose at all because of it being stuffy, so I apologize. Sometimes I fear that's why I don't get the voice acting jobs, because I have the nasally voice, and maybe some people don't consider it that pleasant. Where I feel kind of bad. I'm like, this is the voice I have because I have the allergy problems. I'm sorry. I don't know how to, like, make them disappear. I take medicine, and it only helps to a point. It helps me enough where I can function, but it doesn't get rid of it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because if I didn't, as much as I hate chronically taking the allergy medicine, if I don't take it, I tend to get terrible sinus headaches. And I would probably have trouble, like, talking on the recording for a long time, without, like, having issues. Sorry, my chest is a little bit bothered from this bonfire stuff. Oh well. Those neighbors are crazy.
You feel me?
Yeah. We also realized some stuff that's public record that we were looking stuff up for a different reason, but we found out some stuff we're like, I probably don't want to know this about our neighbor.
Yes.
I mean, nothing insane, but still kind of like,
Yeah.
they're not completely...
It's more like they've already seen horror kind of
Right.
thing.
And they did some morally naughty things they
Yeah.
should not have done.
I think that you disturb your parents when they hammer the door, like, you're playing the music too loud. That's what, and other things, but I'm not
Yeah.
going to go on detail.
Right. Nothing where, like, we have to worry about our safety,
Right.
I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to think when I'm like, oh, our neighbors, you're not on the up and up, I don't want you to think that
Right.
we're, like, in danger. Like,
Yeah, it's more being like, geez, I'm trying to go because I'm trying to relax.
yeah, and
Your choice of being is,
kind of like that.
yeah.
Or, like, stuff that most people would be like, about, but it's technically not good stuff to be doing.
That too, but I'm not
Yeah.
going into that.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
But I'm sure some people watching probably have neighbors like that. If you're watching and you live in an apartment or a townhouse, probably even more so,
Yeah.
you have to put up with that stuff.
Your aunt has to put up with something like that, didn't she?
Yeah, she, in one of the houses she lived in, like townhouses, her neighbor downstairs was like a DJ,
Oh yeah.
and he would practice his DJ sets at nighttime. And she... Also, she's a nurse, so she kind of had a weird sleep schedule.
Yep. Very, very difficult
So,
at work.
even if... Well... No, I'm just saying by being a nurse, she had weird sleep schedules.
Right.
So maybe sometimes he was doing things where people were either, completely asleep and wouldn't hear, or maybe it was even a perfectly reasonable hour, but because she has to sleep when she's not working,
Yeah.
it got difficult. Yes,
Yeah. No.
he attempted a cheat that we looked up, but it didn't work.
Well, let's see.
No, I will have to look it up again.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the end of this one as well.
Yep. Trying to. Yes.
I think we'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
It would be nice if we had a plasma.
Yeah.
Because they said 3 shots. They said 3 shots of a plasma would do it.
Fetch a plasma. Where can I fetch one of those?
I don't know.
Continue. Okay. My legs.
My leg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just like the dude in SpongeBob. It was also voiced, I found out, the same guy who voiced Robert from...
Yeah.
Rocco.
What was surprising to me is, for a lot of them, Rocco's Modern Life was like their first.
Yeah.
or at least one of their first roles. Like, I didn't know. I especially didn't know with Tom Kenny because I think people act like his career, they mostly focus on, like, the Powerpuff Girls and,
Yeah, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. And, like, don't seem to. So I didn't know that actually Rocco's Modern Life was one of his very first voice acting roles. It was Carlos' debut voice acting role, apparently, which blew me away. Carlos, the guy who voiced Rocco.
Yes. Very sweet guy too, I'd add.
Yeah, we met him. Very nice. I'm like, you're my favorite Spyro the Dragon, because, like, almost everybody I talk to prefers Tom Kenny as Spyro.
Ironic that Heifer also played
Spyro. Ironic that he replaced him as Spyro.
You have Spyro, so you have Heifer and Rocco as that little purple dragon.
That's why I have this weird conspiracy theory that Spyro the Dragon was supposed to have a cartoon on Nickelodeon, and
the fact that there was a lot of voice acting in the second game.
Yes, the second game had a lot of people who were voicing on Nick shows at the time.
SpongeBob, who else in that? Heifer,
And wasn't this technically pre-SpongeBob?
Roughly pre-SpongeBob.
So Tom Kenny was... I mean, he might have already been recording for SpongeBob, but he was in something before SpongeBob as well. That wasn't on Nick. But yeah, because so many voices. We had, like, the woman from As Told by Ginger, and some other random voices that I'm not sure who they are, but I could recognize them as being from Nick shows.
Same.
And I think of Tak and the Power of Juju and how that was made. The cartoon came out so close to the video game where I didn't know if it was a show first and then a game, or if it was, vice versa. I did find out later it was a game first and then a show. But they were so close together. And the game itself feels so much like a cartoon. So the fact that that was going on, I wouldn't be surprised if Spyro the Dragon, like, somebody at Nick really liked the game and was like, let's make it a cartoon. But maybe it just wasn't greenlit.
Most likely.
Or something happened where they're like, we have to put our resources elsewhere. Maybe some of that could be the fact that SpongeBob blew up as much as it did. I don't know.
So, Spyro potentially can be.
But, unlike Crash Bandicoot, we don't have any kind of inkling that there is any kind of Spyro cartoon floating out there, whereas Crash, we actually have some pilot episode footage of what could have been a cartoon.
Yes.
That's why I call it a conspiracy theory, because there's no concrete evidence. But if, like, a year or two from now, somebody finds some kind of pilot, like a rough draft pilot or storyboard or whatever, for a Spyro the Dragon cartoon, in the early 2000s, late 90s, I would not be surprised. I would be like, see, I told you guys. You could even say that. You could even say, hey, Kevin from Our Basement Gaming called it. Oops, sorry.
That's
I
alright.
didn't mean to make that noise.
Oh,
Because I was trying to figure out why Tom Kenny also, like, I was willing to believe that Carlos might have been busy with other projects and that's why they replaced him, but I was like, why Tom Kenny?
Yeah.
And it's not that, I mean, Tom Kenny does good for it, so maybe he just happened to win that audition, but I don't know. With the as told by Ginger lady being there, I'm kind of like, I think
Same.
this was planned.
Same.
Yeah.
Especially knowing that, especially knowing that at the time, even when he was on Hollywood Squares, the first thing that came to their mind was, oh, he voiced the dog in the Taco Bell commercial.
Yeah. I know. Well, yeah, when we learned that, I'm like, oh. But it's true. Ironically, the one that for a while they were talking about the least was him as Mr. Croc.
Oh, you're right.
And I'm like, luckily they stopped doing that and they were giving him credit for that.
Yeah.
But, like, for the longest time,
So Carlos is still there.
yeah.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Yep, and he did some acting on Reno 911.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, those of you who like the Comedy Central stuff from, what was that, mid-2000s?
I want to say like 05, maybe
05,
06.
06. Yeah, that's what I
when
was
it
thinking
started,
too. Mid
and
to late 2000s.
yeah, it was done being a reality show, but also a cop drama / comedy.
Yeah, it wasn't my thing at that time, but who knows, maybe I'd find it hilarious now.
Probably.
Okay, we're gonna stop here. Bye, guys.
Bye.